But let's talk about some things some people may not know about you. Okay. Let's
Okay.
talk about some iconic um, films that you've been tied to. Okay.
Okay.
Let's talk about some of those. Deanna, did you know anything about this, Deanna?
I didn't know.
Okay, so well here we go.
Okay.
Let's talk about which way I want to start first. I'm gonna start with Belly first. Let's talk about Belly.
All
Let's
right.
talk about your unforgettable scene in Belly and how did that opportunity come about?
Yeah. Actually, I got up to three scenes in Belly, or two scenes in Belly, I think. But okay. So this is how Belly actually happened. Okay. So one particular day. Okay. First of all, this is something that people may not know.
Okay.
I I can produce too. I make beats. I just put it on the back burner, and I just stopped making beats, because of everything that I've been doing. You know what I'm saying? So back in the '90s, um, I was making some beats, and it was a gospel artist by the name of Darnell Owens. He is related to a friend of mine. Okay, and he asked her, "Do she know anybody that make beats?" Because he wanted to put gospel words on beats, on like rap beats. You know what I'm saying? So she
Mhm.
referred him to me. She referred him to me. So they came to visit me. We linked up. They came to visit me, um, and I let them hear like a ton of beats. They end up purchasing 3 beats from me, and they only used one. Okay, so after they picked the beat that they were actually going to use, they called me to the studio. And this studio was owned by a guy named Mike Hitman Wilson. Mike Hitman Wilson is, for those that don't know, he is one of the original Hot Mix 5 DJs from back in the day. You know what I'm saying? So we're at Mike Hitman Wilson's studio recording this song for Darnell Owens. Okay. So while we're there, it's a guy that's also there. His name was Andre Mayon. Andre Mayon. So Andre looks at me and says, "Hey, I think I know you." And I said, "Where you know me from?" And he said, "You be with Crucial, right?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "Okay, yeah, my cousins be with y'all." So he named these two guys. He named two names. And I was like, "Yeah, they do be with us. Yeah." He was like, "Man, listen, my other cousin is shooting a movie and I can get y'all in it." I said, "Huh?" He said, "Again, my other cousin is shooting a movie and I can get y'all in it." I said, "Who is your other cousin?" And he said, "Hype Williams. He's shooting a movie called Belly right now and I can get y'all in that movie." I said, "Come on, man, stop playing that. This is the same day I met this guy. He's telling me this. The
Right.
Right.
same day he's
Mhm.
telling me this in the studio. You know what I'm saying?" So I said, "Well, I tell you what. Here's my number. When you talk to Hype, give me a call." And I promise y'all, my right hand. Listen, this guy called me about, I want to say, 2 to 3 weeks later and
Mhm.
said, "Hype want to meet y'all. Round the guys up." And he called me. I'm at work at the time. He said, "Round the guys up. We got to go to New York. Hype want to meet y'all right now." I'm like, "Huh?" So I said, "Okay, cool." So I um, go to my front office. I tell my manager and them, I say, "I have an emergency. I need to leave." They like, oh, we hope everything is okay. Um, something else they said. So I left. You know, I left. I ended up getting up with the guys. Andre came, and we hopped in his Navigator, and we drove all the way to New York. Right. So we drove to an office building. This office building was called Big Dog Films. Big Dog Films was Hype Williams' office. Okay.
Okay.
So as we're in like the waiting area, Hype, we hadn't met him yet. So we in the, like a waiting area. We just sitting around, not knowing that we not gonna meet Hype yet. So, but while we waiting, it's a guy walking around. He got a tank top on. He walking around on the phone, like that, right? So, he get off the phone, and I say to him, I said, bro, what's your name, man? Your voice sound familiar. He said, X, DMX. I'm like, word. I'm like, and I shook his hand. This was before he even came out. This is before the world even knew of a DMX. You know what I'm saying? So
Okay.
I
Mhm.
shook his hand. I said, man, I'm DJ for Crucial Conflict, man. We here. He like, word, let's go smoke. So we all went in the hallway, you know, indulged, you know what I'm saying, with him. And we were just out there kicking it. And then we come back in, and this lady comes out. And this lady introduces herself as Hype's assistant. I can't remember her name, but she introduced herself as Hype's assistant. And she said Hype was not available to see us, so she just want to ask us a couple of questions. So she pulls out a video camera and she started asking us these questions on tape. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So she asked us the questions. That was that. So after that, a couple of days later, we come back to Chicago. So I swear, maybe 3, 4 days, 5 days, I don't know. It was short. Andre called me back again and was like, bro, we got to go back to New York. Y'all got the parts. I'm like, what parts, bro? We didn't even audition for nothing. He said, bro, y'all got the parts. We need to go right now. So we go back to New York. This is during a Chicago blizzard. I'm talking about this was one of the worst blizzards ever. Like
Mhm.
we and the crazy part is the studio or Hype them, they was calling Andre, and Andre was telling them we was somewhere that we wasn't even there yet. You know what I'm saying? Because they wanted us to hurry up and get on set. You know, but we end up getting there safely through the blizzard, and we drove straight on to set. Straight on to set. I'm talking about soon we get out the car, we're out the truck, they take us to wardrobe. And I saw Kim, you put a picture up, you know,
Mhm.
me with that red jacket on. They did my hair. That top picture, that red jacket is from wardrobe. My hairdo is from wardrobe, and the bottom picture. You know what I'm saying? But in that bottom picture with me, DMX, and Nas, that's in the trailer where they had just did my hair. And I said, can somebody take our picture? You know what I'm saying? And that's how that picture came about.
Okay.
That's my actual picture. And the crazy part is a lot of people, wait, where we at? A lot of people not going to believe this. Wait, where is it? Oh. A lot of people not going to believe this, but that picture was taken in 1997 or 8. You know what I'm saying? And this is the original Polaroid from
Yeah. Mhm.
1998. This is the
Right.
original. It's only one picture that exists, and this is it. It's been
Mhm.
digitized on the internet because I posted it before, and somebody took it and digitized it, and that's how you got it on your screen. But this is the original Polaroid picture that came out of the camera in 1998.
Mhm.
Wow.
This is the only picture in the
Okay.
world right here. You know what I'm saying?
Man, that's
This picture
unbelievable.
right
Rest in
here.
peace, X too. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, rest in peace, DMX.
So what
So,
was it like? Those iconic scenes right there. You know, the one at
yeah,
the top with you, Method Man, and I don't know what his name was in Belly, but his name is Tyron Turner. But what was it
yeah.
like in being a part of those scenes?
it was crazy because it was like, I don't know why I was placed in the position I was placed in these scenes, but I was placed there. You know what I'm saying? And that scene at the top, like I'm placed right in the middle, like center point. Like I didn't buck for the position, I was placed there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The scene where we walking in slow motion, the shootout scene. You know
In the
what I'm saying?
club.
I'm the second person you see walking in slow motion, but when they put the first person is Blunt. Blunt is Andre's cousin. That he was one of the names that Andre said my cousins be with y'all.
Okay.
His other cousin is my man Martez. So if you look behind DMX head, you'll see Martez peeking behind DMX head.
Okay.
That was the second name he said. So Blunt and Martez is the two names that he said to me that he said he knew of them being with us. You know what I'm saying? So, but it was really crazy because on the scene where we walking in, the slow motion scene, all I could say to myself was, man, wait till the hood see this, because the camera was right here. Like I'm walking in, the camera this close in my face, just following me, just in my face, and I'm like, this is I'm just holding it in, but I'm like, this is crazy. Like this is crazy.
Right.
All from, and I feel like all of this blessing and everything, all this happened because I produced a gospel song. I produced a gospel song. And my blessing from this was getting in this movie, and I got a gold plaque for it. And that picture of me, DMX, and Nas is inside the plaque.
Wow.